Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where today we are actually looking at a vintage 1983 G.I. Joe vehicle. And I got this vehicle from a good friend of a very good longtime friend of this channel, Byron Kellogg. So you'll hear him a lot in other reviewers' videos. And his channel is Joe Motion Videos 82. Check them out. My favorite segment of his videos, besides him looking at the figure, is Byron's Gripes, where he talks about how the prices of the figures and vehicles. I kind of like that. I kind of like that little segment. But it's one of my favorite segments on his videos. But thank you, Byron, for this awesome vehicle. Thank you for me having this in my collection. And I told you I would review this for a upcoming video, so here it is. Better late than never, brother, because I got this actually during the summer of last year, this previous summer. So here we are looking at the APC, because this is the first chance I get to put it on the schedule. But before we look at the APC and do a new feature on this channel that I'm actually borrowing from Forum BX257, we are actually going to be doing a segment called "Can a Modern Figure Fit Into It?" So we'll be doing that later as we look at the modern figures of Nunchuck and Sergeant Stone. So let's take a look at, let's do our shout outs of the week. First at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, where you can get all your video game needs met there, like getting the Atari, all the way up to current consoles, and every video game, or a lot of video games for each console. So definitely check them out. And you could also get video game mags and comic books and CDs and records and stuffed animals and all kinds of the such. So definitely, please do check them out. And if you're in the neighborhood, you're looking for toys and collectibles, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles at 115 South Loudon Street and get all your G.I. Joe, Transformers, and He-Man and Thundercats. And like I said a little bit, just about 2 minutes ago, this actually was a gift or a prize from Byron Kellogg, so I didn't get it from Time Travelers, but you could get vintage stuff from there, from Time Travelers. So definitely check Time Travelers out. And if you're looking for comic books, may I suggest 80 Weems Lane and go into Four Color Fantasies, where you can get all kinds of Marvel and DC and IDW comics. So definitely check them out. If you're hungry after you leave any one of those three stores, may I suggest go to Tropical Islands on Piccadilly Street, right across from the library, and going to see Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get some great Jamaican food. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And while you're there, tell Lloyd that Mark sent you. You know, and you get some really good conversation and stuff going on over there. So definitely, please do check them out. And if you're looking for a bank, may I suggest Bank of Clark or United Bank. You can get all your banking needs met there, and they have great, wonderful banking services. So please do check them out. And Cobra Island is a proud supporter of mental health awareness. So if you need some counseling, please go to 133 West Pascagoula Street, Suite number 10, to Healing Grace Counseling Services, which is owned and operated by Robert C. Brown. So go ahead and check them out. And if Rob doesn't have what you're looking for, may I suggest Northwestern Community Services, and check them out and see what they got going on for you. They got psychiatry and peer group counseling, all other kind of different forms of stuff, case management. So go ahead and check them out. And if you're looking for like renter's insurance or homeowners insurance or things like that, go check out State Farm. You can get all that hooked up there, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And if you need gas, may I suggest going to Sheets, where you can get gas at a good price And if you have a Sheets card, you can save 3 cents on a gallon. Hey, 3 cents ain't a lot, but it adds up. The more gallons you get, the more 3 cents you could add to your savings. So if you get 5 gallons of gas, you save 15 cents. So hey, it works. And they also have good made-to-order food like sliders and hamburgers and hot dogs and all that kind of stuff. So you get your belly full at the same time, get your gas tank full. So definitely check them out. So let's get to the APC. Unfortunately, I do not have the blueprints nor the seatbelts to go here inside the cab. But it's still nonetheless. I mean, what do you expect from a 40-year-old toy? And I can't believe how great a shape it's in for being a 40-year-old toy. But let's take a look at it. As you can see, it's got the first thing, the most obvious thing you can see is the cannon on the front, which can rotate 360. It doesn't have no elevation to it, but you can take it off, which I wouldn't know why. And you got that big hole right there where you appear and you see the inside. I wouldn't know why you want to take this off, but it is what it is. It's your toy. You do what you want with it. As you can see right there, it's got some good sculpted detail right there for the mechanisms of how this turret works. And then, of course, it's hooked up to the big canopy. I haven't looked to see the size of it, but it's got to be at least a good foot long. And then, of course, you got the cab, good armor detail. And it's got the little green base all the way around. Nice. It's got 6 tires to it, 4 in the back, 2 in the front. May roll pretty good, which it does roll. And as you can tell by the bottom, looking at the bottom, so those metal axles, which I think is good. You get a lot of good sculpted detail. But so those metal wheels like the axles, like the Vamp did, that we looked at on New Year's. So it makes it good where the tires are sturdy. You don't have to worry about broken tires or broken axles. But let's take a look. To get into the cab, first you got to take up the canopy, which squeeze it in to get it unhooked off of these tabs, which go into these little holes in the front. And you just slide off the rest of it, and you set that to the side. Which leads to be able to lift up on the canopy, and you can take the cab, or I should say off of the cab, and take the cab off. So I'm going to demonstrate with nunchuck here. You set nunchuck here in the driver's seat, which modern figures don't fit in it too well. I mean, this is the best he can do, so he's really not fully sitting down. And then you can just set another figure right there next to him. I mean, it doesn't have good range of closing, but it does its best. And then to put vehicles into the back, you just pick a seat for Sergeant Stone. And like right there, he does fit in it pretty good. Canopy does fit on it kind of well, with him being on it. So let's just play that. You just hook it in. And presto, it's on. So the APC is ready to drive. And of course, Sergeant Stone fell out. But still good. And you get seats for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to sit in the back, so on each side. So you can fit 16 figures on the side, on the back here, in these little seats. And then you got foot pegs. If you got vintage figures, we put quite a few more figures in it. So you put at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10 foot pegs. So you might be lucky to get at least another 20 figures in there. So this thing could hold a lot. So you're looking at a 38 figure vehicle. So you can transport a lot of Joes to a lot of missions. Here in the APC. So, I mean, it's a nice little figure, or a nice little vehicle, nice little ride for the G.I. Joe team for them to go in there, to go on their missions, or to go to back to the pit, or however you want to do it. But it's like I said, you can see it rolls, and it rolls very well for a 40-year-old vehicle. Now, the APC did make a lot of appearances. Well, not really a lot of appearances in the comic book, not that I remember seeing. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But it really didn't make, and it made like maybe one, maybe two appearances in the cartoon series, but not really utilized all that much. But it's more good for like toy collections. Because I mean, nobody wants to see an episode where you get like 30 some guys riding in a vehicle, from point A to point B. Nobody really wants to see that. There's no action in that. But I think it's a really good vehicle, a really good personnel carrier. But this is mainly more as like used as a good for a rolling G.I. Joe carrying case for your G.I. Joe vehicles. I mean, you could even use it as to carry a couple different captured Cobra characters. So definitely check them out. Check this thing out. If you ever get a chance to get a vintage vehicle, this would be one of them, because you can transport a lot of Joes in this. And like I said, Byron, this was a good thing, man. I'm glad I won that contest, that drawing, and I'm glad I got the chance to receive this. Like I told you, I make a fit it in the schedule, and I found a good week. And it's actually good because this is on my channel on Cobra Island. This year is the year of the vehicle, so I'm going to be doing a lot of vehicles this year. So I'm glad to actually have this and make this thing fit. But this has been the APC. This has been Cobra Island. And until next time, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one. Peace.